Hi, good morning. I'm Suzanne Alakosh, and this is the morning of our first Growtharmony YouTube video channel video shoot. And I've been wrestling with how I can still be super authentic and show you guys that these processes are messy, but also share really polished videos that don't have a lot of distraction, like some of these more raw, unfiltered, maybe some call authentic videos are. And I decided to do both. So I'm gonna be recording the proper videos that are gonna be edited and have nice titles and be really easy to absorb. I'm also going to be recording some of my ramblings and my ideas and my thoughts and my mindset as that's happening. So you get to see both. You can pick and choose. Maybe you just want the informational stuff to help you get more productivity in your life. Or maybe you want to see the whole picture. Maybe you want to see how these things come together behind the scenes, if it's just interesting to you, or you want to implement them in your own business too. So I am going to start getting ready for the shoot, and I will also record a bit of kind of the process of what I've been doing in the weeks leading up to today to get everything ready. So have a great, I don't know, it's going to be the next few minutes until maybe you watch the next video or the next moment. Blah. I feel like I wanted to edit that part out, but so I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Head's cut off in this video. Let me lean against the wall. Okay, that's not gonna work in this dress. Okay, so I am charging my camera battery because I have a camera that will allow me to take really nice HD videos. That was a big investment a long time ago, but it's still really great. And the other thing I wanted to show you was some of my prep work. It included kind of the topics that I wanted to write about, which ended up being a list of like 200 things, so I threw them in an Excel spreadsheet so I could sort them and track them a little better. And then just basic key points that I want to go over for each of the videos. And then I started writing this about a month ago and noticed I hadn't started the channel, so I started journaling around why haven't I started the Growtharmony channel yet? And some of the things I wanted to share, because maybe you're feeling these too when you want to start something but you're just not doing it. Pressure to make the first video great. And so yeah, I felt like I wanted to make this first impression really strong, and I was nervous about that. That I wanted this to be a little more professional. As I was saying, I wanted to be more professional but also authentic, and I didn't know how to balance that, but now I do. Brand colors, I wrote about that. I was wondering if I needed to wear like the greens that are part of the Growtharmony brand, or if I just take videos anywhere, and I ended up deciding that I do want it to be a little more branded. I'll talk about some branding tips for you in a future video, but these are kind of the reasons that I didn't really start, but I worked through each of them. You know, I need a strategy, it takes time to edit these videos. You know, who's gonna be the initial viewers to try to get some of the momentum going on the YouTube algorithm. So I worked through those, and I realized I was just slowing myself down because of fear. But now I'm here, I've worked through it, and I'm excited to get started. So video 1, that's coming, what is Growtharmony? And video 2, why I started this channel. So as you can see, I already dressed up. This is like party dress. I wore this for my 40th birthday. Last week, a couple of weeks ago, and I thought it would be a great kickoff for just to get in the mood of like celebrating that I'm doing something that I'm really excited about and I think is going to help you, and some knowledge that I've gained along the way that I'd love to share. And yeah, so party vibes type of a mood in here. I'm still waiting for the battery to charge. In the meantime, I'm going to try to find better lighting in the house. I love natural lighting, so I'm going to figure out where I'm going to record those videos, and then make a couple of like title cards also for myself, just to keep it clear what part of the video I've done, kind of like that take 1, take 2, but also for myself. So when I go back and edit, I don't have to listen to the whole thing, but I kind of know what section is what. All right, that's coming. I will see you soon, probably in a new outfit. Okay, bye. Hi, I'm back. and I've just recorded the first video, which I'm really excited about. I did it in a couple takes, which was really cool, and one new thing I learned was just to keep going in a certain video instead of starting all the way from the beginning, which is what I used to do, and then cutting out the sections where I was kind of fumbling. But anyway, here's my camera, and here I wanted to show you this because this is just one of my daughter's tights that I put here. The hard thing when you're videoing yourself, especially with one of these cameras that don't have like a front view, you can't see yourself, is that it doesn't focus. You have to stand over there for the autofocus and then come back, and by that time it's out of focus. And so many of my initial videos when I was teaching English with songs were out of focus, and it was really, really, like, first I redid a whole bunch of them, but even then they were out of focus. So one tip I finally learned, or one trick, is that I have this lampshade, this tall one, and I put it over there, and it like pretends it's me, and then I focus it on that, and then I save the setting there so that when I go back with the tape that's on the ground, X marks the spot, then I know exactly where to stand and I'm in focus. So that's really cool. The other thing I wanted to show you, which is so not glamorous, but super effective, I put my script up here, like the key bullet points. I feel pretty comfortable speaking on camera, and I kind of know what I want to say, but I do get sidetracked a lot. And since I don't have a teleprompter, I don't have anybody holding up cards for me, I had to come up with my own way of like remembering. And I could have looked down at notes, which is okay, which is what a lot of people do, but I prefer to like look up where I naturally think and look anyway, and that's where I put my notes. So so excited. And the nice thing is when you come to this view where the camera is, it's just a beautiful blank wall, and yeah, see how it looks nice and clean, but you don't really know what's going on around. This is what I was saying, right? We don't see how we're making stuff work, or we're being resourceful, or, you know, we're using what we have, and we're at different places in our business. Some of us have a bunch to invest, some of us have a bunch of time, some of us don't have any of that, and we're just working with what we've got and doing the best we can. And that's why I think as a woman entrepreneur, we can see things from many, many different points of view, whether it's our family or our business or our home life, and how there's opportunities to make those more productive and make our journey a little more smooth as best we can. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to making the next video now, and now you've seen kind of how that was made. Not very pretty. I realize that a lot of behind the scenes are still really beautiful, like still really beautiful behind the scenes, and I don't think all the behind the scenes are that pretty, so I wanted to show you some of my behind the scenes that aren't so pretty, and encourage you to do it too, because you can. You've got resourcefulness, you have some stuff that you can use, and being creative and how to use them can definitely get you closer to the product or the end result that you want. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Growtharmony. Yeah. Hi, I'm Susan Olivash with Growtharmony. Yay! I was just watching back my last video, and I'm really excited. I did 4 videos today, and it's a big step forward. I was even talking about like how the neural pathways, it's really hard to do something new initially. It takes a lot of energy and get the setup and all of that, and now I've done it. So from here on out, it's getting easier. And I was also noticing as I was recording that it kind of looks like I'm wearing a big tent. And I love the color of this top. Not only is it on brand, but my daughter chose it for me, and I think it's really cool. But I wasn't quite sure of my choice in my hair, but whatever, like I did it. So I'm really excited about that. And yeah, so you got to see a little bit of behind the scenes. Something else that I did, which I talked about in one of the videos, but also I talk about a lot, is an external force or a process called batching. And when you do a lot of the same thing rather than doing them individually each time, like trying to collect a bunch of them and doing it all at once, saves you on the setup time, saves you on the cleanup time, and also once you get into a flow, there's an easier rhythm in it, and it goes by faster. So I talk about batching a lot when it comes to cooking, and there's a lot of opportunities for our work as well to be able to do batching. But yeah, so that's a wrap for today. And I'm not sure when I'm going to do the other 4 that I had planned, but this is a really great start, at least for the next few weeks, to get me going. Okay, thanks for joining behind the scenes. Enjoy the videos. Bye.